Hi, Sensei.
Hello.
I'm Shamira Buhari. I'm a women's clarity coach. I would like to ask you that when we achieve something in life, actually there would be a lot of efforts, the lot of plannings and everything. And when we reach the peak of that, whatever we planned, and there will be a mindfulness. And after that, we feel that we achieved everything. And after that, we'll be like, I don't need anything more. Or then we start planning again after taking a gap or vacation or anything. Then we'll start planning again. But we'll have so much in our plate. We'll be confused. And we'll be completely out of focus. So how can we start again?
Thank you very much. So in fact, Shamira, thank you very much for asking this question. In fact, there are two different questions that you asked. If I break into two, the first one that you mentioned is achieving a goal. Yes. Achieving a goal and getting satisfied with the goal. So I think that has already been addressed by yourself because that is one part. So now let me talk about the second part where somebody has achieved a goal and that person feels that I don't need anything else. And after a while, he or she wants to go with a new goal or a new objective. And that's when he or she has got a lot of things in his plate and he's getting completely confused because it's more than what somebody can consume. Am I right? It's called overwhelming. Now, what is the reason of overwhelming? Because you take too much of pressure, too much of task. This happens in our life. This happens in our profession. This happens in our project. This happens in the contracts that you take. This happens when you have too much of goals. You must not be overeating. Let me put it that way, because nobody can eat more than the capacity. Do you agree to that, Shamira?
Yes, sir.
Because we all have got our own capacity. So you need to ask yourself, okay, I have got this goal, I got this goal, I got 4 to 5 goals. Ask yourself, which is the goal that is more important to you? I didn't use the word urgent to you, but which is more important to you? That's one thing that you have to identify. When you say important, it's very important to connect that important goal to your purpose. I used important twice now. The important goal, very important, is it must be connected with your purpose. If you have a goal and if it's not aligned with your purpose, then automatically what's going to happen at the middle of your journey to your objective will stop it. Okay. So the thing that you need to ask yourself, out of 5 or 6 or maybe 10 goals that you have for the year 2022, you should be asking yourself, which is the most important 3 goals which I must be able to achieve by the end of this year or end of this month or whatever it is. And these goals must be connected with your purpose. When I say purpose, it is something that moving forward based on your values, based on your vision, based on your mission. Where are you taking your life? So every goal that you select must be connected or aligned and must be congruent with your vision and with your objective. Now, if you're doing that, sometimes you might get 3 or 4. And after the 4, you ask yourself, would I be able to complete this? Would I be able to complete this by the end of the year? If it's a 1-year goal, okay, would I be able to complete this? Or if it's a long-term goal, you need to ask yourself, what are the things that I need to do now? For example, if your goal is to have, let's say, $15,000 within the next 5 years. Okay, so you ask yourself, so in order to get into that $15,000 I just took a figure, okay, by the next 5 years, what is that I need to do this year? So now you ask yourself, what are the behaviors that you have where you're spending too much? You'll say, okay, I am spending too much, so therefore I need to know how to reduce my expenditure. You got me? So, and therefore I need to take a class on that. So you start from the very minute thing. You ask yourself, which is the most important goals, break it down into milestones, and then you take the very first bit. That is how you grow. And for that, you need to set your date for sure and make sure that you have clarity about it. And if you think that you don't have the confidence or the courage to do that, then the best thing is to have somebody as an accountability partner. An accountability partner could be your family member, it could be a coach, it could be a mentor, anyone that you select, and that person has to look whether you are achieving your target on a weekly basis. If that is the case, that would automatically uplift you. It will encourage you, it will motivate you, and it will give you the motivation to move forward. And that's how you can achieve a goal. So don't do all the goals. That's a wrong strategy. Select 5 or 6 goals, break it down, then ask which is the most important goal and work on that one single goal, which is connected with a purpose in life. Did I answer your question?
Yes, Sensei. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.